Welcome viewers to the Saturday, January 20th edition of 284 News. I'm Jacques Whitting bringing you our top stories from this week. Thank you so much for joining us. This week, the territory was thrown into mourning following the sudden death of several influential individuals. These included former Minister for Health Carvin Malone, tourism icon Mrs. Grace P. Flax Waters, former police inspector Wellington Romney, and Mr. Kenroy Shinnery, who tragically passed away in an incident on Monday. Our thoughts and prayers are with their loved ones. His Excellency Governor John Rankin departed the territory on Thursday, January 18th after delivering his farewell speech at the Government House in Roadtown, Tortola. Kamal Haynes has more.
The governor's farewell departure was well attended by several government dignitaries, including Deputy Governor David Archer Jr., Attorney General Dawn Smith, Financial Secretary Jeremiah Fratt, Assistant Commissioner Pam Trevelyan, and Deputy Commissioner Jacqueline Vanterpool, along with public servants from the governor's office. The absence of Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley and the opposition leader Honorable Ronnie Skelton was noticed, but subsequent information revealed that their absence was later communicated with Governor Rankin. Delivering his final speech as governor of the territory, Rankin said it has been a huge privilege to serve as governor of the BVI over the past 3 years.
During these 3 years, I have seen the resilience of the people of the BVI. I arrived to a territory not only still recovering from the devastations of Hurricanes Irma and Maria in 2017, but also a territory in the midst of the continuing COVID pandemic, which tested all of us so much. I also found a community ready for change and better governance.
Governor Rankin also spoke about a commission of inquiry and why it was necessary to have it executed in the territory.
I know that the commission of inquiry was unsettling for many, but it showed what needed to be done to give the people of the BVI the better governance they deserve. It is my hope and belief that the reforms that have been made and the reforms still to come will mean BVI is a better place for all. I have had to make some difficult and sometimes tough calls, but I've always done so with best intentions and a desire to help and support the lives of people here.
Despite the Premier's absence, Governor Rankin thanked Premier Wheatley for his commitment to the implementation of the COI recommendations and his support over the years.
The Honourable Premier, I know, will be with us shortly. He is a busy man and I understand BVI time. But I know that Premier Wheatley shares that goal. And I thank him for his commitment and for the personal friendship that he and his wife Caroline have shown to me and Tara. We have worked together constructively in many areas, and the Premier has my enduring respect.
The governor also spoke about the drug trafficking issues that exist in the BVI, and he highlighted the efforts of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force in its fight to eradicate the issue.
I have taken most seriously my constitutional responsibility for the security of the Virgin Islands. While this remains one of the safest places in the region, drug trafficking remains a huge challenge. The drugs trade goes hand in hand with guns and violence, and it is deeply corrosive to those who get caught up in its web. In response, we have invested further in policing, building in particular the police's maritime capacity to protect our waters. I pay tribute to the work of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force and call on all members of the community to play their part in making the BVI as safe as possible for all.
Rankin also spoke about the two things that inspired him the most while serving as governor.
First, my meetings with so many fine young people at the college and in our schools. Their inquisitiveness, new ways of thinking, and desire to tackle issues such as climate change, and moving towards a greener future gives me much hope and much confidence. They are the future of the Virgin Islands, and we must do all we can to support them. Secondly, I've been inspired by the power of volunteering, shown by all those in the BVI who give it their time and efforts to helping others. It has been a pleasure for me and Tara to be able to support a number of voluntary organisations as best we can.
Lastly, Governor Rankin thanked all the dedicated public servants who worked alongside him during his 3-year tenure.
Including, of course, the Deputy Governor. Thank you, sir, for your guidance and wisdom. His team, my immediate colleagues in the Governor's office, and my immediate colleagues here at the residence. Thank you, public servant colleagues, for your guidance, your support and friendship, which has been invaluable.
With Rankin's departure, the territory will soon welcome the incoming Governor Daniel Pruce, who is expected to be sworn in as the new governor on Monday, January 29th, 2024. Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
And viewers, of that, we take a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
One Stop Auto, located in the R&R Malone Complex, Parkwood Pond, is having a huge liquidation sale on all inventory, excluding vehicles and genuine Toyota and Lexus parts. Get no less than 50% off all items on shelves and inventory room. Items such as car covers, steering wheel covers, wipers, sealants, chemicals, emergency cones, adhesives, license plates, frames, air filters, oil filters, front brakes, rear brakes, front rotors, rear rotors, radiators, shocks, and much more. A specific listing of all makes and models for which parts are available at liquidation prices will be posted on our Facebook page.
Start the year off with more. More speed, more downloading, more savings, and more Fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second. Super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of it. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come. Yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. The Organization of Eastern Caribbean States has issued a strong rebuke towards His Excellency Governor John Rankin's request for additional powers. More in this report. In a recent statement, the OECS heads of government expressed, quote, alarming concern over the evolving situation in the BVI and, quote, strongly condemned any efforts to undermine the BVI's elected government. While acknowledging more governance reform work remains, the leaders commended progress made by the local administration since the April 2023 elections. Granting the governor power to bypass the BVI's leaders was labeled by the OECS as, quote, undemocratic and, quote, colonial. The organization warned it would jeopardize achieved reforms and the self-determination rights of the BVI's citizens. Instead, the OECS urged the UK to continue collaborating with the BVI's government and provide technical assistance as needed. It offered its own support as well. The statement endorsed a UN resolution affirming the BVI's rights to self-governance. OECS leaders argued that the governor's request violates democratic principles in UN declarations which the UK has signed. Jacques Wooding, 284 News. In other news, Shirley Osborne, a former Speaker of the Montserrat Legislative House of Assembly, said the United Kingdom does not want to see the British Virgin Islands and other UK overseas territories become independent. She was at the time speaking in an exclusive interview with 284 Media on the situation in the Virgin Islands. She began by first providing some background.
Yes, Montserrat didn't actually have a COI, but in 1989, the British government intervened. The British government considered that our financial services sector was in need of reform. The accusation was that there was a lot of fraud and there were monies coming in being laundered through the offshore banking system. And so they did, it took them about 3 years or something, and they did an investigation, at the end of which they arrested my father and another member of Parliament. Nothing happened after that. I remember sitting in court during the trial and being bemused, for want of a better term. He was represented by QC Elliott Motley out of Barbados, and there's a lot of talk on the island because up until then, Montserrat had done really, really well with our financial services. And as a matter of fact, we had money in the bank. We got hit by Hurricane Hugo in 1989, got devastated, quite literally. Every building in Montserrat got damaged. Many of them just got completely obliterated. And this was in September. Then in November, the British government people showed up in Montserrat with a new constitution, which they tried to impose on Montserrat, insisting that there were irregularities and there was this fraud. And so they needed to take control of the financial services.
Many critics have argued that the Commission of Inquiry showed that much corruption was uncovered in governance and have suggested that the BVI may not be ready for independence. Osborne addressed the ramifications of allowing the UK to have more power.
The government and the people were not very happy about this. Everybody sort of pushed back, and negotiations went on for a while. In December 1989, my father and a team of members from Montserrat went to England to negotiate, and felt they were forced to give up the financial services. And so Montserrat lost our financial services sector. But the other issue was to do with Crown lands, and the notion that the governor would have pretty much unimpeded authority to dispose of Crown lands. That didn't sit well with anybody. And so they managed to negotiate to hold on to that. But since 1989, there has been a continued push against the authority and the influence of local parliamentarians in Montserrat. The local government has lost authority in every respect. And we can talk about that later in detail. But
absolutely.
In 2000, then we had the volcanic eruptions in 1995, and the British, not want to lose an opportunity, brought back another constitution, and in 2010 got included in that constitution the authority of the government, of the governor, got the authorities of the governor expanded. And one of the things that's important about that is that there were a lot of things that had sort of always been in place because of our status with regard to the United Kingdom. Yes. But there also was a lot of influence allowed on the island among and between the members of parliament and civil service and the governor and so on, that just got, taken away. Let me put it that way, taken away. And so although we did not have a COI, there was the investigation, and there was this very, very strong push, we felt, to take over a lot of the authority from the local government. And in fact, in many instances, that did occur.
Osborne said the BVI covers its recurrent budget, is no longer dependent on grant aid, and can therefore pay for itself. For the full interview, visit all Tweet for media platforms. And viewers, with that, we take a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Start the year off with more. More speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second. Super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Today, I am doing coral treatments with Beyond the Reef. Today, we are doing shark research. So today, we are doing whale research with Beyond the Reef. And wherever I go, I take CCT with me because my life is unlimited.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, you enjoy the rest of it. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. The long-anticipated Jos van Dyke Primary School opened its doors on January 18th. We are on the ground to take in the event and filed this report. The long-awaited Jos van Dyke Primary School finally opened its doors with a ceremonial ribbon-cutting ceremony on January 18th. The school's keys were handed over to the principal earlier this month after the Recovery and Development Agency completed final inspections on the new facility. In his remarks, RDA Deputy Chairman Jerry Samuel praised the completion as an example of effective collaboration between their agency and the BVI government.
The RDA, as many of you will know, implements several important programs and projects in key sectors across the territory. This school is one of those projects. I would just mention that the project obviously received the financial support of the government of the Virgin Islands. The government funding covered a construction cost that was estimated in the region of $4.5 million for this project. To date, the spend is below that budget, we're pleased to say. This project has reached substantial completion. I'm advised by the technical team at the RDA that substantial completion basically means that it's 95% complete. It has passed that threshold. We are very happy and nonetheless extremely excited and proud that the staff and students of the school have been able to settle in and adapt to the new learning environment right here at home on Jos van Dyke. And I think that in itself deserves a round of applause.
Beyond benefiting students, officials like Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Weasley say the new multi-purpose facility will positively impact the entire Jos van Dyke community.
A lot of times, individuals who live on these islands with smaller populations feel neglected. They feel as though their needs are not being adequately looked after. They feel ignored and they feel forgotten. We have not just built this facility for today. I mean, you shouldn't need another facility in Jos van Dyke for the next 100 years. Of course, it has to be properly maintained and it has to keep pace in terms of technology. But in terms of the structure itself, you can see that it's well built. So many of the residents of Jos van Dyke would have passed through that school. So it's really a historic moment for us to witness the transition from that school to this new facility that we have here. And I'm going to advocate, and I know that the minister, the member for the 2nd district will advocate along with me for that site down there to be the home of a new recreational facility for the people of Jos van Dyke so that they can have a proper recreational facility. Will the people of Jos van Dyke be pleased with that? Okay, good.
District Representative Melvin M. Turnbull could hardly contain his excitement to see students occupy the school's new home, noting that he had championed the project over successive terms.
Today is an awesome day. They say red letter day. I thought the Premier were going to change it to a green letter day because I was ready to put it to a blue letter day today because Principal Blyden in blue and the staff in blue and I in blue too. And the minister as well. The journey for me with regards to the state of the Jos van Dyke Primary School dates back to 2014 when I decided to run for the elections to be the 2nd district representative. Upon my visit to the school, it wasn't apparent that it was one of the most substandard schools in the BVI. The physical condition of the building and the environs were not what I believe should be the representation of a good school. I am here as your representative to say, I tell her I was going to fight for a school. I fight like for a school, and now we have a school here on the island of Jos van Dyke. So give yourselves a round of applause.
While celebrating this milestone, Education Minister Sherry De Castro acknowledged the challenges faced throughout the project and said that work still remains going forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with immense joy and profound accomplishment that I stand before you today as we celebrate the opening of this amazing institution. Of course, while embarking on this journey, we encountered hurdles that tested our patience. The construction phase unfortunately faced delays that were beyond our control. Yet throughout this period, I want to ensure that I extend sincere gratitude to the staff, students, parents, and the broader Jos van Dyke community for your unwavering patience and your understanding. We had numerous meetings and conversations, but your steadfast support has got us to this point, and we really want to thank you today for your patience, but more so we celebrate this accomplishment on your behalf. Please give them a round of applause.
The ceremony also gave thanks to the Leonora Delville Primary School for temporarily accommodating some JVD students during construction. Appreciation was also shown to private donors such as Unite BVI Foundation and Soggy Dollar Bar for their contributions. The over $4 million contract was awarded to Quality Construction back in 2022 after a competitive bidding process. Representative Roy Garraway shared the company's joy in completing this significant project.
Today is indeed a day that will be remembered by all of us for the rest of our lives. It also demonstrates the spirit of cooperation and teamwork. Cooperation and teamwork can accomplish, and the fact that life is built on relationships.
After the final official blessing, the ribbon-cutting ceremony opened the doors to the new school. Let's go inside for a look. And viewers, that's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 2it4media.com. Like us on Facebook at 2it4media and 2it4BVI on Instagram, Twitter, or X, and Threads. I'm Jacko Wooding, and I will see you again next week. So have yourself a safe and enjoyable evening. Goodbye.
Start the year off with more. More speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second. Super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI, CCT Fire, and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come. Yes,
Good
Sonny.
morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Yo, everything good, Dad? Bye. This thing got me one way, Daddy. What you mean? Ever since I hook up with this thing, I can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch when I reach home. What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, you know? Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me. Wow. What your name is? Shit. I talk about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5 5 months turn into well. You know I hope I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hooked, I tell you.